Ladies and gentlemen, it seems that Disney, Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, the whole staff over there at Woke Disney, they have finally had enough. Right? They've had enough of the pain. They can't handle it anymore because of you toxic Star Wars fans. Look what y'all did to Disney Star Wars. Look at this. Look at this right here. The Acolyte, that's what they're saying. The Acolyte has killed Star Wars. Disney cuts its live action shows just one per year. This after Disney was telling everyone, now that we have Star Wars, get ready because we're going to flood Disney Plus with Star Wars content, right? And they did for a while. I mean, we were getting like 2, 3, a year. And now, finally, they've had enough of the pain with the Acolyte. The Acolyte was it for those dorks over at Lucasfilm, over at Disney Star Wars. These people, they're not that smart. They created Rey. These people, they're not that smart. But finally, it has finally been beaten to them that their concept, their vision of Star Wars does not work. This garbage right here, the Acolyte, it does not work. And this is a result right here. Look at this. You would think that after this show concluded, there would be more Star Wars fans, people would be more interested in Disney Star Wars, and Disney would double down. But the opposite has happened. Disney has realized that their vision of Star Wars does not work because it is not real Star Wars. Case in point, let me show you this. Now, I will say this, I'm not a financial person, but this is what I do know. That this dog shit show, The Acolyte, concluded around mid-July, right? Hold on to that. And look at this right here. This is Disney's stock. Around mid-July, that's when things dropped down to the floor like it was hot. Look at this right here. And then things rallied up a little bit for Disney stock, most likely because of Deadpool and Wolverine, and it looks like things are picking up even more now because there's this narrative being pushed out that Disney is done pushing the woke garbage, right? But of course, we know that's a lie because the Agatha show is coming out, and that's going to be a huge disaster for Disney. But I digress. Back to shitting on the Acolyte, right? Because that's what this video is about. This channel, by the way, is an Acolyte shitting channel now. It is my passion to dismantle this show because it has dismantled the corpse, which is Star Wars. Now, one thing that I hold exception to this article is that this makes the assumption that it was the Acolyte and the Acolyte alone that killed Star Wars, which is not true. The Star Wars was already dead by the time that the Acolyte came out. All that the Acolyte did was defile the corpse, which was Star Wars. Star Wars died in 2012. All that Leslye, Headland, and the cast and crew of the Acolyte did was they dug up the corpse, which was Star Wars, and they squatted over it, and they relieved themselves over the corpse, which is Star Wars. But anyway, this article states that the Acolyte reportedly cost upwards of $200 million to make, but happens to be the lowest rated in terms of viewership and the least watched Star Wars series on Disney+. That's right, The Acolyte, this garbage right here, right? The show that these woke freaks won't shut up about over on Twitter, over on X. They keep telling you, oh, this is the best Star Wars, right? When really, it's not just the worst Star Wars, it's the worst show ever created in the history of time. And this show, The Acolyte, is just one of the many reasons as to why Bob Iger stated this, he confirmed this, that Disney has lost, in streaming, Disney has lost $4 billion. Think about that. Disney, they have Marvel, they have Pixar, they have Star Wars, and these dummies over at Disney are losing $4 billion in streaming. And of course, we know why that is because Disney is not interested in making good stories. No, they are interested in using these properties, using Star Wars, using Marvel to push out their dog shit views on you, and more importantly, on your children, because it is their goal to change the way you think, to change the way your children think. And most people, most reasonable people, people with common sense that happen to have children, They're not with this garbage, and we are voting with our wallets. We are telling Disney no to their woke garbage. So anyway, please hit the subscribe button, share this video, hit the notification bell. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I believe that we can do it. Join the Legion, join this channel. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.